ఇంగ్లీష్ లిటరేచర్లో రొమాంటిక్ పీరియడ్కి చెందినటువంటి ఒక గొప్ప పోయెట్ పిబి షెల్లీ, పర్సీ బైషీ షెల్లీ. ఇతని యొక్క బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ని, అలాగే ఇతను రాసినటువంటి ద క్లౌడ్ అనే పోయం యొక్క బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ని ఇన్డెప్త్గా స్టడీ చేసి మీ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో ద మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఎంసీక్యూస్ అంటే మల్టిపుల్ చాయిస్ క్వశ్చన్స్ని ప్రిపేర్ చేశాను. చూద్దామా మరి? లెట్స్ గెట్ స్టార్టెడ్. క్వశ్చన్ నెంబర్ 1. What does the cloud describe itself as in the opening lines of the poem? A. The daughter of earth and water. B. The child of air and fire. C. The offspring of sun and moon. D. The spirit of the tempest. The right answer is A. The daughter of earth and water. Next, what year marked the birth of Percy Bysshe Shelley in Field Place, Sussex, United Kingdom? A. 1788. B. 1792. C. 1796. D. 1800. The right answer is B. 1792. Next, what literary device is most prominently used in the cloud? A. Simile. B. Metaphor. C. Personification. D. Alliteration. The right answer is C. Personification. Next, Shelley was expelled from Oxford University due to his co-authorship of which controversial pamphlet? A. A Vindication of the Rights of Woman. B. The Rights of Man. C. The Necessity of Atheism. D. An Inquiry Concerning Political Justice. The right answer is C. The Necessity of Atheism. Next, the central theme of the cloud revolves around A. The destructive power of nature. B. The ephemeral beauty of human life. C. The eternal cycles of nature and transformation. D. The loneliness of a cloud. The right answer is C. The eternal cycles of nature and transformation. Next, which of Shelley's major works is a lyrical drama inspired by Aeschylus' last play and depicts the liberation of humanity through love and intellectual awakening? A. Adonis. B. The Cenci. C. Queen Mab. D. Prometheus Unbound. The right answer is Prometheus Unbound. Next, the line "I bring fresh showers for the thirsting flowers" highlights the cloud's role in A. Destruction. B. Nurturing life. C. Causing floods. D. Providing shade. The right answer is B. Nurturing life. Next, the famous sonnet Ozymandias concludes with the lines, "Look on my works, a mighty and despair, nothing beside remains. Round the decay have that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sands stretch far away." This powerfully conveys the impermanence of A. Nature's destructive power. B. human relationships, C. Political ambition and empires, D. Artistic expression. The famous sonnet Ozymandias concludes with the lines, "Look on my works, a mighty and despair, nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. This powerfully conveys the impermanence of political ambition and empires." So, C is the right answer. Next, the flail of the lashing hail suggests the clouds. A. Gentleness. B. Destructive power. C. Playfulness. D. Silence. The right answer is B. Destructive power. Next, who was Shelley's first wife, with whom he eloped to Scotland at the age of 19? A. Mary Godwin. B. Harriet Westbrook. C. Emilia Viviani. D. Claire Claremont. The right answer is B. Harriet Westbrook. Next, what does the cloud compare its laughter to? A. The wind. B. The thunder. C. The rain. D. The sun. The right answer is B. The thunder. Next, in which renowned word does Shelley invoke a powerful natural force, wishing its spirit could inspire his own words? Be thou me, impetuous one. A. To a skylark. B. Ode to liberty. C. Ode to the west wind. D. The cloud. The right answer is C. Ode to the west wind. Next, the pilot of the cloud guiding it over earth and ocean is referred to as A. The wind. B. The sun. C. Lightning. D. A storm. The right answer is C. Lightning. Next, which of Shelley's works is an elegy written in the Spenserian stanza mourning the premature death of his fellow poet John Keats? A. Alastair. B. Epipsychidion. C. Adonis. D. Julian and Madello. The right answer is C. Adonis. Next, the imagery of a giant in chains is used to describe A. The mountain. B. The sea. C. The thunder. D. The sun. The right answer is C. The thunder. Next, Shelley spent the notable summer of 1816 at Lake Geneva, Switzerland, in the company of which other celebrated romantic poet? A. William Wordsworth. B. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. C. Lord Byron. D. Robert Southey. The right answer is C. Lord Byron. Next, the cloud describes itself as being the daughter of earth and water and the nursling of the sky. This emphasizes its A. Independence. B. Connection to all elements of nature. C. Immortality. D. solitude. The right answer is B, connection to all elements of nature. Next, what does the name of the schooner means is sailing boat, a sailing ship it is. What was the name of the schooner on which Shelley drowned in the Gulf of Spezia, Italy in 1822? A. The Ariel. B. The Don Juan. C. The Isabella. D. The Mary. దీనికి ఒక ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ ఇస్తాను మీకు. చాలామంది కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంటారు. దేని మధ్య అంటే ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ఏరియల్ అండ్ డాన్ జువాన్, ఈ రెండు మధ్య కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంటారు. యాక్చువల్గా మీకు తెలుసు కదా, ఆయన ఒక పడవలో ప్రయాణిస్తూ ఆ ప్రమాదానికి గురయ్యి మరణిస్తాడు ఆయన 1822లో. యు నో వెరీ వెల్ దట్. ఈ క్వశ్చన్లో కూడా అదే ఉంది. కానీ ఆ బోట్కి, ఆ పర్టికులర్ బోట్, ఆయన ప్రయాణించే బోట్కి పిబి షెల్లీ ఏమనుకుంటాడంటే ద ఏరియల్ అని పేరు పెట్టాలనుకుంటాడు యాక్చువల్గా. అది అతని ఆలోచన. కానీ తన ఫ్రెండ్ ఉన్నాడు కదా, లార్డ్ బైరన్, అతనేం చేశాడంటే వద్దు ఈ బోట్కి మనము ద డాన్ జువాన్ అని పేరు పెడదాము అని చెప్తాడనమాట. కాబట్టి రైట్ ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ బి, ద డాన్ జువాన్. నెక్స్ట్, the famous line, I change but I cannot die, signifies the clouds. A. Physical transformation. B. Enduring nature and immortality. C. Limited lifespan. D. Constant sorrow. The right answer is B. Enduring nature and immortality. Next, which of Shelley's early long philosophical poems features a fairy who escorts the narrator through visions of human history, critiquing society, commerce and religion. A. The Revolt of Islam. B. Hellas. C. Queen Mab. D. The Triumph of Life. The right answer is C. Queen Mab. Next, what does the cloud provide for the mountains its columns be? A. A heavy burden. B. A golden crown. C. A roof or bridge. D. A blanket of snow. The right answer is C. A roof or bridge. Next, Shelley's Hymn to Intellectual Beauty describes a transformative experience where he vows allegiance to A. The pursuit of scientific knowledge. B. Political activism and reform. C. The unseen power of beauty and truth. D. Traditional religious institutions. The right answer is C. The unseen power of beauty and truth. Next, the heaven's blue smile refers to A. The sun. B. The clear sky. C. The moon. D. A rainbow. The right answer is B. The clear sky. Next, the Gothic novel Frankenstein or the modern Prometheus, famously conceived during the ghost story Challenge at Lake Geneva, was written by whom? A. Claremont. B. Mary Shelley. C. Lord Byron. D. John Polidori. ద ఫ్రాంకెన్స్టైన్ ఉంది కదా, దాన్ని రాసింది ఎవరంటే మేరీ షెల్లీ. మేరీ షెల్లీ ఎవరు? పిబి షెల్లీ యొక్క సెకండ్ వైఫ్. నెక్స్ట్, వాట్ డస్ ద రెయిన్బో సింబలైజ్ ఫర్ ద క్లౌడ్? ఏ. a sign of sadness, B. a gateway of triumphal arc, C. a warning, D. a fleeting moment. The right answer is B. a gateway or triumphal arc. Next. Which of Shelley's major verse dramas, based on a historical Roman family, delves into themes of incest, murder, and tyranny? A. Prometheus Unbound, B. Hellas, C. The Cenci, D. Oedipus Tyrannus or Swelford the Tyrant. The right answer is C. The Cenci. Next. The poem uses the imagery of the clouds form changing. The poem uses the imagery of the clouds form changing. Like a child from the womb, like a ghost from the tomb. This emphasizes A. its frightening appearance, B. its cyclical rebirth, C. its rapid movement, D. its hidden nature. The right answer is B. its cyclical rebirth. Next. In his influential essay, A Defense of Poetry, Shelley famously argues that poets are A. primarily moral instructors, B. mere imitators of nature, C. the unacknowledged legislators of the world, D. solitary figures detached from society. In his influential essay, A Defense of Poetry, it's very important, Shelley famously argues that poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world. So, C is the right answer. Next. What natural phenomenon is described as the cloud's bridal bower? A. The sun, B. the moon, C. the rainbow, D. the storm. The right answer is C. the rainbow. Next. The narrative poem Alastor, or The Spirit of Solitude, explores the tragic quest of a young poet searching for A. political enlightenment, B. a lost love from his past, C. an unattainable ideal of beauty and love, D. financial stability and social acceptance. The right answer is C. an unattainable ideal of beauty and love. Next. The poem belongs to which literary movement? A. Neoclassicism, B. Romanticism, C. Modernism, D. Realism. The right answer is B. Romanticism. The poem Cloud belongs to Romantic period. Next. Shelley's belief in the inherent goodness and perfectibility of humanity, coupled with a vision of better future, aligns him with which philosophical outlook? A. Materialism, B. Cynicism, C. Idealism, D. Empiricism. The right answer is C. Idealism. Next. The cloud states it is the nursling of the dash. A. Sun, B. Ocean, C. Sky, D. Mountain. The cloud states it is the nursling of the sky. So C is the right answer. Next. The brutal Peterloo massacre of 1819, where peaceful protesters were attacked by cavalry, directly inspired Shelley to write which powerful political poem? A. England in 1819. B. Song to the Men of England. C. The Mask of Anarchy. D. To Sidmouth and Cavalier. The right answer is C. The Mask of Anarchy. Next, what does the cloud provide for the thirsting flowers? A. Shade. B. Dew. C. Fresh showers. D. Sunlight. The right answer is C. Fresh showers. Next, from 1818 until his death, Shelley primarily resided in which country, where he produced much of his most significant work? A. France. B. Switzerland. C. Italy. D. Greece. The right answer is C. Italy. Next, it is 37th question. Okay, by mistake akkada 6th type ayindi. Okay. The cloud describes itself as bearing light shades for the leaves when laid in their noonday. A. Heat. B. Dreams. C. Rest. D. Sleep. The cloud describes itself as bearing light shades for the leaves when laid in their noonday dreams. So B is the right answer, dreams. Next, which contemporary poet, known for his satirical wit and epic poem Don Juan, was a close friend and often a housemate of Shelley's? A. William Blake. B. John Keats. C. Lord Byron. D. William Wordsworth. మీకు తెలుసు కదా, ఇంతకు ముందు వచ్చింది కదా ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే, ఆయన అదే షెల్లీ ప్రయాణిస్తున్న ఒక బోట్ పేరు ఏంటి? డాన్ జువాన్. దాని పేరు పెట్టింది ఎవరు? లార్డ్ బైరన్. షెల్లీకి తను బాగా క్లోజ్ ఫ్రెండ్ అనమాట. ఇక్కడ కూడా అదే ఆన్సర్, సి, లార్డ్ బైరన్. నెక్స్ట్, how does the cloud react to its own dissolution? A. It weeps. B. It silently laughs. C. It groans. D. It fears. The right answer is B. It silently laughs. Next, Shelley's religious views throughout his life are best described as A. Orthodox Christian. B. Deistic, believing in a distant creator God. C. Atheistic or highly skeptical of organized religion. D. Pantheistic, seeing divinity in nature. The right answer is C. Atheistic or highly skeptical of organized religion. Next, what is the central theme conveyed by the cloud's constant change but inability to die? A. The fragility of nature. B. The destructive power of storms. C. The eternal cycle of nature and transformation. D. The loneliness of the cloud. The right answer is C. The eternal cycle of nature and transformation. Next, in To a Skylark, Shelley praises the bird for its pure, spontaneous and unadulterated A. song untainted by human sorrow. B. Architectural skill in nest building. C. Physical grace and moment. D. Ability to soar great heights. The right answer is A. Song untainted by human sorrow. Next, what image does the cloud use to describe the stars when it is winged and wild? What image does the cloud use to describe the stars when it is winged and wild? A. Sparkling diamonds. B. A swarm of golden bees. C. Tiny lamps. D. Distant fires. The right answer is B. A swarm of golden bees. Next, Shelley's comprehensive prose work outlining his radical proposals for political and social change, published posthumously, was titled A. Justraji. B. On the Demon of the World. C. Saint Irwin or the Rosicrucian. D. A philosophical view of reform. The right answer is D. A philosophical view of reform. Next, the poem emphasizes the cloud's ability to renew itself, highlighting a contrast with A. The sun setting. B. The impermanence of human existence. C. The stillness of mountains. D. The flowing of rivers. The poem emphasizes the cloud's ability to renew itself, highlighting a contrast with the impermanence of human existence. So, B is the right answer, the impermanence of human existence. Next, Shelley's lyrical poem, The Cloud, uses personification to describe the cloud's constant transformation as part of A. Human emotional turmoil. B. The mythological heavens. C. The eternal cycle of nature. D. Meteorological phenomena. The right answer is C. The eternal cycle of nature. Next, what is the cloud's ultimate fate as described in the poem? A. It dissipates forever. B. It falls to the earth and stays there. C. It changes but never dies, returning to the sky. D. It becomes part of the ocean. The right answer is C. It changes but never dies, returning to the sky. Next, which of the following is a pervasive theme in Shelley's poetry, advocating for positive change and human emancipation? Which of the following is a pervasive theme in Shelley's poetry, advocating for positive change and human emancipation? A. Nostalgia for the past. B. The inherent corruption of mankind. C. The potential for revolutionary social and political progress. D. Strict adherence to classical literary forms. The right answer is C. The potential for revolutionary social and political progress. Next, which of the following is not a benefit provided by the cloud in the poem? A. Providing rain for flowers. B. Offering shade for leaves. C. Causing earthquakes. D. Creating rainbows. The right answer is C. Causing earthquakes. Next, Shelley's very first published volume of poetry, created in collaboration with his sister Elizabeth, was a collection of Gothic verses titled A. Posthumous Fragments of Margaret Nicholson. B. Original poetry by Victor and Cagel. C. Saint Irvine or the Rosicrucian. D. Jastrogi. The right answer is B. Original poetry by Victor and Cagel. Next, the poem Julian and Madelot features a deep debate between two characters, often interpreted as representing Shelley's idealism and whom? A. John Keats' sensuousness. B. Lord Byron's cynicism. C. Leigh Hunt's political views. D. Thomas Love Peacock's rationalism. The right answer is B. Lord Byron's cynicism. Next, Shelley's deeply ingrained radical political philosophy was significantly influenced by the ideals of which major historical event? A. The American Revolution. B. The French Revolution. C. The Glorious Revolution. D. The Industrial Revolution. The right answer is B. The French Revolution, 1789. Yes. Next, which of the following did Shelley not explicitly advocate for in his political and social writings? A. Republicanism. B. Social hierarchy and aristocratic privilege. C. Freedom of speech and press. D. Universal suffrage, including for women. The right answer is B. Social hierarchy and aristocratic privilege. Next, Mont Blanc is a significant poem in which Shelley mediates on the relationship between the awe-inspiring power of nature and A. The insignificance of human endeavor. B. The human mind's perception and interpretation of it. C. Scientific observation and measurement. D. Ancient myths and legends. The right answer is B. The human mind's perception and interpretation of it. Next, in what year did Percy Bysshe Shelley's life come to a tragic end in a boating accident? A. 1820. B. 1822. C. 1824. D. 1826. The right answer is B. 1822. Next, the unfinished allegorical poem The Triumph of Life is notable for its intricate terza rhyme scheme, suggesting a strong influence from which major Italian poet? The unfinished allegorical poem The Triumph of Life is notable for its intricate terza rhyme scheme, suggesting a strong influence from which major Italian poet? A. Petrarch. B. Boccaccio. C. Dante Alighieri. D. Ariosto. The right answer is C. Dante Alighieri. Next, beyond his political and poetic pursuits, Shelley was also a passionate advocate for A. The establishment of a national church. B. The development of industrial factories. C. animal rights and vegetarianism, D. imperial expansion. The right answer is C. animal rights and vegetarianism. Next, which of Shelley's later dramatic works, completed shortly before his death, is a lyrical drama celebrating the Greek War of Independence against the Ottoman Empire? A. The Cenci, B. Rosalind and Helen, C. Hellas, D. Oedipus Tyrannus, or Swelford the Tyrant. The right answer is C. Hellas. Next, the famous concluding lines, "O wind, if winter comes, can spring be far behind?" offering a message of hope and renewal, are found in which of Shelley's works? A. To a Skylark, B. Ode to the West Wind, C. Prometheus Unbound, D. Hymn to Intellectual Beauty. O wind, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? Far behind. ఈ లైన్స్ ఏ పోయంలో చెప్పండి? Ode to the West Wind. So B is the right answer. Ode to the West Wind. Famous lines. These are the famous words. Next, Shelley's ashes are interred. Shelley's ashes are interred in the Protestant cemetery in Rome, just a short distance from the grave of which other significant English romantic poet who died 2 years prior? I repeat, Shelley's ashes are interred in the Protestant cemetery in Rome, just a short distance from the grave of which other significant English romantic poet who died 2 years prior? A. Lord Byron, B. Samuel Taylor Coleridge, C. John Keats, D. William Wordsworth. The right answer is C. John Keats. ఈ జాన్ కేట్స్, పిబి షెల్లీ వీళ్ళిద్దరూ కూడా చిన్న వయసులోనే చనిపోయారండి బాబు. ఓకే, అదన్నమాట విషయము. థ్యాంక్ యూ.